can also see the bones kiss. I don't know what else there is to say.
Oh, what's up, fellas? Let's quiet that fucking music down. Get over here. What's up? What's up, Epic Zone? How's it going, buddy? Go ahead and get right back to what I was doing earlier. Which was trying to catch this super mysterious mad-eye buffalo. We're going through and catching every single monster fish in the game. He's trying to, so should be a pretty easy deal. For anybody who's just coming into the stream, just to go ahead and alert you guys, I do have a Patreon page now. If you're interested in it, if you're not, that's okay too. Where you can become a Patreon supporter, and for $5 a month, you can make a video request, and I'll do it as long as I have the game. And with the Patreon money, I'll be buying games to hopefully fill the requests of everybody. So it's been a long night. The Arma operation did not go nearly as well as I wanted it to. So it was man, it was fucking interesting. We ended up kicking out a guy. So it was yeah, it was rough. Shit was hard on a lot of people. We're gonna try and catch this mad-eye buffalo real quick, man. I required a lot of alcohol, so I am loaded. I'm about 3/4 of one of these deep due just to that armor operation. That shit stressed me out so bad, man. It's fucking making me angry. We're gonna go max depth and hopefully catch this mad-eye buffalo, man. That's the goal. We're gonna fucking get rid of these marks. We're gonna fucking trash some of these marks. I got a bunch of marks I feel like getting rid of. I'm gonna put one right there. So we have a good point to aim for. To cast, we're at max depth. Can't quite reach it from right here. We're pretty close, so we're just gonna max line it and huck it out there. This is about an 8-foot deep hole. So yep, the bobber should sit up nice and straight. We've got the invisible line equipped. And we should be hopefully catching a smallmouth buffalo shortly. Cool. Oh, fuck. I didn't mean to do that. Why is my internet control center open? I don't need that shit open right now. Fuck off. Alright, just due to that, we're gonna pull in and fucking recast here real quick. Oh god. I broke my fucking line. I forgot I'm using this light ass. I got the invisible line on right now. So we're actually gonna swap over to use some Alina balls. Those are pretty good. A fucking max cast out there. It is deep out there. It's around like 10 feet deep. So it's a deep. I'm using way too big of a hook. God damn it, man. I'm just not set up for this. I'm bad at catching small fish. As bad as that sound. Put a, do I have a number 2? Yeah. I've been sneezing like a motherfucker. Shit.
User was moved to your channel.
Oh,
Hello?
hello!
Hi. What?
They just fucking threw
Oh
me down
shit!
here.
It's Carlson. What's
It's
up?
fucking
dude?
you. What's up, baby?
Nothing much, man. I'm playing some Fishing Planet.
I saw that. That's a gaggle fucking the other channel. Holy shit.
Yeah, dude. It's the op tonight went horribly, and so we had a Zeus. Oh no! Oh no! God damn it! Fuck!
You lost the fish, didn't you?
I broke my line, motherfucker.
No, so you lost the fish.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I definitely lost the fish. It's fine though. I'll fucking redo it. I was trying to post in my Discord. I have one of those. Yeah. So yeah, let me tell you about this fun shit that's been going on. So we brought in a guy who claimed he was like God's gift to Arma. Not really.
Oh, we've certainly seen that before. That sounds familiar.
But he was a dedicated Zeus, right? What's up, Trent? So we brought him in, and he Zeus like our last 3 or 4 ops or something like that. But anyways, we've had him Zeusing this campaign that we're doing right now, which is to it's like we're a special forces group now, so we're doing like clandestine fucking helping out native troops and shit like that, like trying to operate with them and do little guerrilla warfare raids and that kind of shit.
Like spears and shit?
No.
Aw.
Host nation forces. So, this guy Thursday, Zeus is an op that is just impossible. Like, it's so hard, like so unbelievably fucking
Yeah, there's
hard.
just no plan or no.
Yeah, it was
chance
just
of
like
success.
there's nothing we could do Thursday, right, during training. And so he's Zeusing today, and we told him, we were like, hey man, you gotta chill out. Like, if you don't chill out, it's gonna be bad. And so
Sounds
he's
like some of Jordan's missions in the past.
way worse than Jordan shit, son.
Oh, that's hard to beat. Fuck.
So Thursday, right, the op had, like, he was doing just these shitty things. He was spawning in like fucking jets and shit just to get the helicopters out of the air to make it harder for the ground guys, and being like a real dickhead about it, because he's Zeusing. It's not like scripted shit where nobody has a say in it. And so we told him, we were like, hey man, if you do this whole AA thing and like you try and fuck the air guys and make us sit on the runway for like an hour during the start of the op, we're leaving, and it's not gonna be good. Like, we're gonna be really pissed. And he's like, no, don't worry about that. And we were like, okay, and you need to get rid of the fog, and you need to host the mission during a summertime month, because that fucks with the thermals. Like, if you host it during the winter, we're not going to be able to see shit through the thermals, which is also no bueno. So he's like, nah, there's going to be fog. You're going to have to deal with that. I was like, okay, don't do that. Just don't fucking do it. He's like, oh, okay, man.
And he did it.
So tonight, he has like a regiment of fucking infantry on the ground for the SF team, right? And we're at like 35 people, I think, and we're maxed out. Like, between air and ground, we have stopped recruiting. There are no more ground guys. There are no more air guys.
How the fuck have you guys picked up so much lately because of the fucking height, like everyone fucking under isolation and shit?
I think it's Operator Drewski's Discord is what it is.
Oh shit.
Yeah. So the recruiting has been insane. Like we've been catching tons of people for recruiting. Like we still have like 15 people that want to be in, but we just don't have room for them.
Yeah,
that's
good at least.
We've got 8 pilots. Like we're stacked. We can't take any more people. We just don't have the. We don't have the server for it. We don't have the management for it. Just not gonna happen. So. Oh shit! I spilled my drink. But. So tonight, right? Literally, I came in at like 9:45 because I come in late to every op, and the pilots are still on the ground, and I'm like, "What the fuck are you guys doing here?" They're like, "Oh yeah, we've been here since the start of the mission." And I was like, "What?" And they were like, "Yeah, there's a bunch of AA out there, and we can't get off the airfield without getting shot down." I was like, "What?" Like I was losing my shit. And this dickhead had 4 Shilka pods on the ground. And I was like, well, I'm gonna fucking have some serious issues with that later. And so the AA, I spawn in. I'm like, okay, well, we can't do air stuff, so I'll spawn in 5 artillery pieces. We'll have 2 of the rocket pieces and 3 of the 155mm pieces.
And knock that shit out.
Yeah, I'm like, fuck yeah, dude, artillery time. We'll still be here. We're helping out. You know, we're gonna do a job. And I spawn all the pieces in, and this Zeus guy starts taking all the ammo out of our artillery tanks. He starts just fucking dropping the slider. So him and Dave are both in Zeus, and they're fucking just fighting the sliders back and forth. They're just like fucking constantly pulling them up and putting them down, pulling them up, putting them down. and finally, fucking, I guess Dave wore him down, or he had something else to do, so he fucking stopped, and we got ammo in all of our artillery pieces. And so that gets over with. And just to remind you, we have like 20 to 25 guys on the ground. We quit using the A10 because the mod blows ass, and we started using the F-16.
Mm.
And so I'm using the F-16 and looking around, and I'm carrying five tank killers on the F-16. I'm carrying 2 AGM-65s and 3 GBU-12s, the laser guided ones. And I used up the inventory of that tank 5 times. Or the inventory of that plane 5 times. Shooting T-90s. And the whole idea, like the campaign that we're doing right now, is for us to be a clandestine undercover force. And not working. That's not what happened. A fucking company and a half's worth of fucking T-90s is not a clandestine force's job.
No, that's a full-blown invasion, or you don't fucking stick your dick in there.
So the mission ends finally, and the guy left the TeamSpeak, left the Discord, and has not talked to any of us yet.
Oh boy.
Yeah, motherfucker gone, son.
Yeah, that sounds like a dick right there.
This is just a straight up, like, the most clustery of a clusterfuck you could ever imagine. Absolutely terrible.
That's one of the reasons I like the way that our unit does their operations.
Yeah,
there's just no Zeusing, no bullshit, and every single night, because I still can't do Sundays. Sundays are not in the cards for me. Like I'll be on like I was last Sunday, and I'll be on next Sunday, but that's only because I'm under isolation right now.
What are you under ISO for? Did you fucking test positive or what?
No, so I funny story is I was working one night and Larissa hadn't been feeling good for a couple days, just getting sporadic migraines, sore throat, like runny nose. Not enough that it was really concerning, and then it hit full force while I was at work one night, and then I started to get a sore throat and a runny nose. So with me being like in law enforcement and a city employee, they're like, "Yeah, you're not coming in. Stay home."
Yeah.
So they said, call HealthLink in Alberta here, which is under Alberta Health Services.
Yeah.
I called them and I said it could be just seasonal allergies. Like for me, like there's been no other issues, just the occasional runny nose. And I mean, year round, I have a stuffy nose anyways. But the sore throat was what's like, because I had a sore throat, which was not normal for me. They're like, yeah, you're by law mandatory self-isolation for 10 days.
Damn.
So at least I still get paid. Larissa's been working at home for a month and a half now. And then I've still been working because I can't work from home. Our job is all on the street.
Yeah. You're
Unless
a
they
city.
can
You're a
equip me
city
with a
cop
fucking
now,
drone.
yeah?
No, I'm with the city's corporate security, and then still my provincial job with corrections.
Okay, cool.
But dude, I get paid more than a fucking Mountie for like 5 years. A Mountie makes like shit pay. I make far more than they do.
Fuck yeah.
So like since I switched over to the city full time, I've bought a house. I just financed a new truck. Like,
What kind of truck did you get?
I got a 2019 Traverse.
What the fuck is a Traverse?
Chevy Traverse.
I've never heard of that.
Oh, yeah. No, I got a 2019 Traverse from Edmonton. They drove it down here. I test drove it, fell in love with it, financed it.
Ooh.
I'm going to do some modifications to it, just black out the rims, but the thing is longer than a fucking Chevy Tahoe, which is surprising because it certainly doesn't look it, but it is.
Yeah.
It's shorter than a Tahoe, a little bit thinner, not by much, but it's fucking longer than one. Like I look through my rear view and coming from a Trailblazer, I'll look down the back and I'll be like, it's almost like looking through a fucking tunnel.
Oh yeah, I don't doubt that.
But the fucking giddy up to that fucker is nice. That's the one thing I loved about the Trailblazer was the turning radius and the speed. And I hated Larissa's fucking Equinox for the turning radius, and like when you touch the gas pedal to fucking pass someone, it's almost like it has to think about it first.
Yeah.
It's like, is that? Are you sure that's really what you want to do? Are you sure you want to pass that asshole in front of you doing 20 under the limit? Just to make sure. Okay, I'll decide to go for a little bit.
Roger that. We'll get on it. Yeah, I bought a new truck not too long ago.
What'd you get?
A 2014 Toyota Tundra.
Ooh, the Tundras are nice.
Son, that thing is the shit.
Yeah, 2014 at least is a year that some of the more technological features started to come out with cars too.
I love that truck. What's
I miss my
Kunchan
Trailblazer,
Gaming?
but
Sorry, I'm still talking to my fucking stream while we're in here.
fucking Mr. Popular.
It's been going well. The streaming's been going pretty good.
That's good. At least you still got some followers.
It's been going up. I've got almost 100 more subscribers this month. Yeah, I mean, they've been killing it. Yeah, it's been really good.
Well, it's good to see the numbers in this unit have actually gone up quite a bit. I was worried about how you guys were faring for a little while there in the beginning.
No, the unit has taken off, dude. Like it's hard to keep. It's harder to keep people out than it is to get people in.
Yeah, and why do you think that is a question.
Two reasons.
Just
we
being
swapped
a special
over.
forces group?
Yeah, we swapped over to a special forces group. That definitely has a play in it. And we've also, dude, Discord has made such a big difference. If I'm being honest,
Really?
it's made a huge difference. Huge difference. Being able to post in other people's Discords, like we post a lot. Or Tibbs was posting in Operator Drewski's Discord, and he posted in there, and we had like 7 people in here within a couple hours.
Holy shit.
It takes no time, dude. It's ridiculous. And being a special forces group definitely plays into it. We've got a really, really solid group of dudes right now. Between Cavalli and Rodriguez, Dalton, Tibbs, Baum, Kirkland. We got a few chode nuggets hanging out still, but
Of course.
you're always gonna have that.
Yep. Yeah, that's the only thing that I miss is, thinking back on it, like 2015 or 2016, like some of the offs we used to fly. Like, I do miss flying. That's really the only thing that I do.
Are you like a ground guy
But
now?
yeah, I'm just strict ground.
Oh shit. That's weird.
I just do my flying in DCS, and that kind of takes away the flying itch, but
Yeah.
a very different unit dynamic there too, though, because they're so fucking huge. I mean, on a Wednesday, on a Thursday, on a fucking Monday, you get 20, 30 people show up for an op.
Yeah.
And Sundays are almost like, I think 40 or 50.
Good God.
I'm actually surprised. I think that was one of my deterring factors when I joined them. Like, they're a huge unit, but at the same time, like, how much of a clusterfuck is this going to be on, like, unit command to actually manage that on an op day? And they do fine with it. I mean, yesterday was a bit of a clusterfuck, but they had some issues that they kind of were unforeseeable.
Well,
And then their missions are very, like, they're not scripted. They're not, they are dynamic. It's basically a huge dynamic op throughout the week. Like, the moment you actually infiltrate a country, like throughout their campaign, the moment you start that campaign, you are finding an area to take over and actually building a base.
yeah.
Like, as much as food and water seemed stupid in the beginning and a little more on the roleplay side of things, you have no idea how much it actually adds to the aspect of logistics, because you have to make sure that air is flying in food and water, or that's put up around the base. Someone has to restock that shit.
Yeah, and we're not really trying to get that big. So we got between 20 and 30 dudes every single Sunday in here, and a lot of the trainings too.
That's good.
That's one problem we had. We couldn't get people in here for the fucking training, and now we get dudes in here pretty regular. We've got another dude who is a former ranger playing with us right now, so actually I think he's a current ranger. I think he's in BAT, but the unit has been
that's good
fucking
because
murdering
we
it.
suffered before. Yeah, we suffered before with sustainability. So it's good to see that they've kind of solved that by going in a different direction. Don't get me wrong, I really enjoy the ranger shit.
Yeah, I kind of miss the ranger shit a little bit, but I mean, my job hasn't changed much. I pretty much only do fixed wing now. That's like my only job. I hardly ever get in a helicopter. I'm in Texas right now, so that changes my dynamic a little bit.
How are you and the wife making out?
We're good. She's back in South Carolina right now.
That's good. Yeah, I like the pictures you had up in, what was it, August or September?
Yeah, that was our
pictures up. That was good.
Yeah, we got our engagement pictures done. We're getting married in October. Did you propose to your old lady?
Yeah, back in September.
I thought you did.
Yeah, I did it at the Peace Officer Memorial.
Oh, cool.
As morbid as that sounds, trust me, it's not. It was at the,
it sounds pretty morbid.
It was at the after, like they have a gathering for peace officers, and we went around the legislative grounds and had a really nice background. She was fucking stunned.
I was thinking like, oh man, hey babe, check out all these dead people. You married me?
Yeah, fucking here they are reading every peace officer that's died in the province of Alberta for like the last 200 or 300 years. They're listing every single name, and then at the end, hi, will you marry me?
Yeah. Hey babe, I know this is a little bad timing, but
Well, and it's funny too because it takes someone from that kind of career choice to be like, you know, the risks that are associated with it. It does have a meaning. You know what you're signing up for. It's in uniform. Like,
Yeah.
it was nice. I had a fellow peace officer that I know from Edmonton that took some pictures for us and
Oh,
just
cool.
walking around the ledge games or our ledge grounds. Like I wouldn't have done it during the fucking ceremony. That would have been really awkward.
I would hope not. Yeah, that would it'd be weird.
Oh, it was a nice trip out to Edmonton, so it's like, oh, it'd be a good time. I spent fucking what was it, 4 or 5 months sourcing the ring, and although
dude,
she's like
God
a
damn, them
huge
things are
fucking
expensive.
Harry Potter. Oh, I know. I got a ring customized down in New York from a girl on Etsy, and I was really fucking skeptical about it, but it was so nicely done and had a lot of the like. I didn't want to be one of those guys that just goes and picks up a ring from like a jeweler's.
That's what
like
I did,
some
man.
of the-
I
don't know
took
if you
her
guys-
ass
I don't
to a
know if you guys
Diamonds
have, like-
Direct.
Yeah, like at least you got her something that you knew she would want if you took her there.
Yeah. Well, I took her there, and I was like, "You go through, spend as much time as you want here." Mostly because they gave me free mimosas and Bud Light while I was there.
Sure.
So
Yeah, like I mean, if you were one of the guys that just like went and that looks shiny enough and picked it up, like it
Yeah.
has no meaning behind it. You got to spend a little bit of effort in it.
yeah. Now she picked one. She picked like 3 that she wanted, and I picked my favorite one out of those. That was the one that I gave her.
That's good.
But we're actually
It's got-
we're
like,
actually
this ring
married
has a little.
right now.
Oh.
Yeah, we're legally married.
Yeah, Larissa won't let that happen. She's like, fuck no. And if like one of my friends who, well, actually 2 of my friends are paramedics, but one of them ended up getting married during isolation at their house. They had their like reception on the front lawn,
That's weird.
and Larissa's like, I'm not doing that.
Yeah. Well, one of the reasons we got married, because I had to come down here to Texas. I'm down here for like, oh shit, how long am I down? I'm down here till September. And fucking, with the military, me being married, I make like an extra $700 or $800 a month.
Holy shit!
Yeah, it's pretty
Yeah, I'd
expensive,
jump
right?
on that too.
So you get a family separation allowance, which is $250 a month, and then the housing allowance is like, if you're single, it's like $1,400 something, and if you're married, you get like almost $1,800 a month for a housing allowance. So
Damn.
on top of, so that's $250 plus almost $1,800, like $20 short.
Well, yeah, and I mean, if your job is going to require you to be away anyways, then yeah, just
Yeah.
get married, have the
And-
reception later, and then
Yeah, that's what we're gonna
milk
do.
the government a little bit.
And now I've got her on my life insurance and stuff too, so if I fucking kill myself while I'm out here, she'll get some money.
Yeah, that was the one of the first things I did when I went to the city full time was putting her as a beneficiary.
Yeah. That was a pretty important thing to me, was to get her on my life insurance, so.
I don't know what it is lately. Like it's almost like the smart people are actually staying home, and it's nothing but idiots that are leaving the house and driving down the road. Because I
Oh, yeah.
shit you not, the roads are not as busy, but for the love of fuck, it's like I can't find anyone that's a good driver.
Yeah, I could believe that. Fish. Yeah, dude, me and Dave have been, I think we've been doing pretty well. I'm still CO and Dave's XO. Dave does a ton of work, man, and I like, he does a lot of the pre-mission planning. And whenever I come in, I'm usually planning like trying to figure out, like, I do a lot of the tasking and stuff like that once we get up in the air.
Yeah.
He does a lot of he still does rotary stuff. I'm lacking a joystick right now for a couple more days. That's gonna be like my #1 purchase when I leave, or when I get off of my isolation here at Shepherd Air Force Base.
Oh, funny
fucking get a
story.
joystick.
Speaking of joystick,
What's up, Jonathan?
I just taught Larissa how to fly in DCS in the A10A for the first time tonight.
Oh, the A10A is the easy one, so she should have been all right.
Yeah, but she's never played a flight sim, so I watched her do a couple of attempts on a landing that were. The first one was not bad. She broke two of the landing gear, but the second attempt she crashed into a tree, and the third and fourth attempt were like spot on.
Well, at least she got it.
Yeah, it's progress.
Now you got to put her in a Huey and try and get her to land on a carrier. Their first time flying it, like you fucking did with me.
Oh,
you piece of shit.
I told her, why don't you try fucking landing the F-18 on the back of the boat, and she's like, fuck that.
Landing on the boat isn't that hard.
Okay, like she's, well, like most people when you start out with flying, right? Like you struggle with trying to manage your airspeed, your altitude, your attitude, like when to flare, the pedals, the fucking stick, the throttle, like managing all of that. Like your flaps are down, your rudder is like you're keeping aligned with the runway. Like there's so many variables to consider that to you and I, we've been playing flight sims or TCS or ARMA like for a long time, so that just comes naturally, and we think about just a couple of things where she's thinking about all of it.
Yeah. Well, and you know, I'm joystickless right now until I get out to like a Walmart or something to go pick up a Logitech stick. And you know how I am, dude. I fucking suck if I'm not flying with a stick. I am shit. And that's what I've been doing for like the past couple weeks, is flying with a mouse and keyboard. And it has
Story of my life in ARMA.
It has not been going well, man.
Now, for me, I couldn't get it. Well, mind you, when I played ARMA in the beginning, like it did not play nice with a joystick and throttle. It just didn't.
Well, I definitely don't play with the throttle. I still don't do that. I like flying with my Warthog when I'm at home, but there's no way I'll fucking fly with a throttle. Because the analog just doesn't fucking work. I mean, it might now, just because they have that, like, percentage system, that, like, percentile deal. But...
Any idea what you're going to get for stick?
I'll probably just pick up, like, a Logitech 3D Pro or... Thrustmaster, like T1600 or whatever.
I was just going to say the 1600's been at Walmart.
If I can find that, I'll definitely pick up the Thrustmaster. The Logitech's a good stick. If whichever one I find first, I'll buy that one. But I'm ready to get another fucking joystick going and feel like I'm productive again, because Jesus Christ, man, I hate flying with a mouse.
Well, I know you tried it in the past and you're like, fuck, I don't know how you do this.
God, this is so bad.
The only thing that I don't like about the Thrustmaster 1600 is the stick doesn't have a countermeasure button or like a couple more four-way hats, or at least one additional four-way hat would be nice.
Well, that's one thing I liked about the Logitech, and you know, I'm kind of like travel based right now, so I'm not trying to tote pedals around too. I've got Thrustmaster pedals now at the house, because I don't know if you know this or not, Adrian, but CH pedals suck ass.
Really?
Yeah.
I was thinking about maybe looking into them, but
no, and I'll tell you why. So their company actually doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah, I knew that.
Yeah. And so pretty much the whole time that you played with us, I was using CH pedals. And I liked them for like the first year or so that I had them. Or a year or two. And then they have like a ton of really bad drift. So like I would have to hold them. Like right at the end there, I would have to hold them like a quarter of the way left pedal to keep whatever I was flying straight.
Mm-hmm.
As soon as I plugged in the Thrustmaster pedals I have, which feel monumentally better, by the way, it all stopped. Sorted itself out. And I tried everything with those CH pedal. Their user interface sucks butthole. It's not good. Like the drivers suck ass. They haven't updated their drivers since like 2015 or 16.
It's almost like comparing it to fucking Satec now.
Satec's supposed to be pretty good now.
Yeah, once Logitech took them over, it seems like they've been bringing things back a little bit. Because I know the X56, when I first got it under Mad Catz and Satec, it fucking sucked.
Yeah, I thought
Like,
about
don't get me
buying a
wrong, for the
52.
first, like, yeah, that's what Larissa's using right now. But the problem is because it was sitting in the basement for 3 or 4 years.
All that dust and shit got up on it.
Yeah, well, even some of the sensors, though, even with like newer operating systems, there's a lot of drifting and random shit going on.
Yeah.
A lot of sticking throttle and shit like that. It's just no bueno.
Honestly, man, the Warthog is still the go-to.
Oh yeah, no, hands down. But for someone that doesn't really plan on getting too far into it, like I don't think she'll ever touch anything more high fidelity than the F14. Like just being a Rio in the back. Like flying the F15C and the A10A is probably where she's as far as she's gonna take it.
Yeah, well, I mean that's about as arcadey as you can get. So that's probably pretty good for her.
Yeah, no, it's just another way that we can spend time playing games together. Last night we played Portal for a bit.
Oh, cool.
She was a little worried because she's not like most girls, right? They're not huge into first-person shooters. I mean, she has a couple. She'll play it with like me and friends on occasion, but that's it. We do have to play fucking Gang Beasts with her. Coming up, though.
Dude, Gang Beasts. Oh. Well, here's the thing, man. I'm in Texas for this tech school, so I'm not at home, and just about every goddamn day, I can play games pretty late. I don't know how late I can once I start school, because like I came out here, and they put me on a 2-week quarantine in a hotel room prior to me starting the school. So I've been putting like mad fucking hours into video games, like 7 or 8 hours a day probably.
Yeah, and that's gonna be me for the next week because there's nothing else I can fucking do but just get paid a portion of my pay and have a vacation.
Yeah. So, yeah, that'd be pretty dope if he wants to try and hop into Gang Beasts. That'd be cool.
Yeah, we can do that one night or one evening.
I've got like over 200 games in Steam now, so.
Holy shit!
I've got a lot. Actually, I've got over 300 games in Steam, but there's a bunch of them that I've
User
returned.
joined your channel.
Oh god, that was the longest command staff meeting ever.
Timothy!
It's still going on.
Is it still going on?
Break. It's still going on. I need a break.
Yeah,
It's
I
like
just
our
messaged
fucking,
Bomb.
well, not a command staff meeting yesterday, but our op yesterday was quite fucking long.
Fuck, I feel like we've been in the command staff meeting longer than we've been in the actual op.
I told Bomb, I said, fucking, just message me if you need something. I'm gonna be, be down here.
We're currently flipping the structure on the head to avoid getting rid of people.
Oh my god. Really?
Hey, I'll be back in a few minutes. I gotta go feed my bitch.
I assume he's talking about his dog and not Larissa.
No,
it's
Larissa.
It's not Larissa.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Well, tell Larissa.
Jesus,
I
son. Hi, Larissa. Jesus.
Christ.
Larissa says hi.
Fucking.
She was trying to go to sleep and she just woke up and was like, I'm tired, I can't sleep and I'm hungry.
Jesus. Gotta go feed my bitch.
Yeah.
God damn.
Yeah, apparently she's too fucking hungry too.
Jesus.
Too much caffeine. Alright, I'll be back in a few minutes.
Yep.
My head hurts.
That was a lot, man. A lot going on.
We're talking about a lot in there. I'm just gonna let them sort it out because at this point, I've said all I can say.
Yeah. Not my pig, not my farm, man.
Yeah, fucking, I'll let them fuck that pig. And I'll just keep doing what I do. I mean, that's not gonna change. It's just who I'm gonna be attached to. it's kind of honestly looking more like a fucking Mars Soccer Raider team structure, if that makes sense, where you have like a command element and then 3 fire maneuver elements. Does that make
Yeah.
sense?
Yeah, I guess so.
It's kind of what it looks like. Which, I mean, is cool, it works. But, fuck. So we have a command team of Bomb, Dalton, Oddman, and me.
Kirkland?
Kirkland still goes 3, Molina goes 2, Rodriguez goes 1.
Okay.
I mean, it's solid.
Yeah, I mean that's good planning.
But I mean, I'm gonna let them figure it out, and I don't know. You need to invite me to your Discord again, because I did get the invite in time.
Oh yeah, dude.
Because I want all of your stream friends to be my friends too.
Okay. I'm streaming right now too. Actually, there's not a whole.
Nice.
There's a couple people in here. There's a couple people.
Fucking, I got a sling. I ordered a sling. So I
Sling
won't
did you
have-
order?
I got a Blue Force Vickers 2-point sling.
Oh, that's what I had on my my rifle in Afghanistan.
Yep. So I got it at Coyote. It's gonna look pretty hot. Hook it up to my.
It's literally the exact sling I had on my rifle.
So I'm kind of excited about it.
Cool, cool.
Hey,
I
thank
didn't.
you.
I like my Magpul sling a lot more than I like that one. But we got a Magpul MS3 or MS4.
My dad has one, and I like how you can pull a little strap and tighten it up or loosen it down.
Yes,
You want it.
that was a big
tight.
deal for me.
That's tight. So
Because
yeah,
with my service rifle, like I pretty much had to keep it as loose as possible all the time. I just put the invite in the Discord. By the way.
yeah, I just joined.
Okay. I had to keep the sling like as loose as I possibly could all the time because ooh, do I finally have the fish that I've been hunting? I think I do. I think we have the monster fish. But because all that shit I was wearing, if I tightened it up like at all, then I couldn't carry the rifle on me pretty much.
Yeah.
So I pretty much had to keep it as loose as I could all the time, which was okay. It still, I mean, it didn't fuck with me that bad. But the Magpul is definitely way easier to tighten up and fucking loosen, because it's just like a big bar you grab onto.
Yeah.
I like it a lot.
Well, I am done spending money on my rifle. I fucking got that light. I'm waiting for that to ship. Got my sling, waiting on that to ship. Fucking, that's it. No more money on it. I refuse.
Yeah. One of the good things about that Vickers sling is there's literally nothing that can break on it. Like my Magpul has like these clips and shit on it that are really cool. But obviously that's a failure point. You put that Vickers sling on your gun, dude, that thing is never gonna break. It'd take you 15 years to fucking shoot, move, and communicate to break that fucking sling.
I got some rail covers. The Ergo ones.
Knight's Armament?
No, not the CAC ones. The I'll send you a link.
Knight's Armament's my favorite rail covers.
Those are thick.
Yes,
And
they are.
On that Daniel Defense 4 that I have, it makes that thing even thicker.
Yeah.
I can't get my hand around it.
Aw, baby hands.
Baby hands.
You got
So
hands
I
like
can't-
Deadpool. Oh my god. This fish is a cocksucker. Fuck this fish. Yeah, I like Knight's Armament rail covers a lot when I
Hey,
use
wake
them.
up.
But now I've got an M-lock handguard, so I don't have to worry about that.
And I'm gonna slap those over my wrist too, and then it'll look fucking tight. And
Yeah, dude. I think Bomb just poked me, but I'll check it when I'm done.
No, that was me that poked you. I poked you with the link.
Okay.
I guess I can send it to you on Discord so you can pull it up on your phone, not interrupt your stream. I'll be considerate and do that for you.
It wouldn't really interrupt my stream, but it would interrupt this badass monster fish that I'm catching right now.
Well, you do you. It's there when you want to look at it.
All right, it's in the Discord? My Discord?
It's on your Discord. You can pull it up on your phone. Or I poked you with it. And those will just slide right over the rails, so it's not a thick boy for me to grasp.
Yeah. I just need to get a like a 1.5 inch long rail go in the M-lock so I can fucking throw my grip on there.
I had a 16-inch barrel on my AR-15 for the longest time, and I cut on this rifle I have now, cut it down to 14.5 and pinned the flash hider on to make it 16 inches.
Yeah.
And dude, those 2 inches, having it cut down to a 14.5 inch, military length rifle, it makes all the difference. At least for me, because I'm fucking of smaller stature, fucking.
Yeah.
2
No,
inches
an M4 is 14.5. It's way easier
Yeah.
to run that than it is to run
16-inch.
Yes, you
AR-15.
cock-sucking fucking mad-eye buffalo. Fuck you. I caught him. Yeah, my AR is 10.5 inches. So
See, I like my eardrums and not being concussed.
it's not that bad.
If I went 10.5, I would run
If you go below 10.5, you're gonna be hurting though for sure.
I don't know if I would go below 11.5.
Yeah.
11.3
Sometimes
kind of pushing it for me.
Sometimes I wish I would have gone. Ooh, that's a leaderboard fish too. Cool. Sometimes I wish I would have gone 11.5, but the 10.5 really does feel pretty good. It's just long enough for my extremely average Caucasian male self to be able to do like a good grip on it and be able to like pull it in.
Yeah.
If it was a little bit shorter, if it was 1 inch shorter, it would be uncomfortable. But even when I have my brace like all the way in, it still feels pretty good. So.
I mean, I have my stock all the way down. And then that's fucking how I roll up on my rifle. I mean, just because I don't have arms like a bird, like some people do.
Yeah. I mean, I'm 5'10" or 5'8" to 5'10", depending on which gas station I'm coming out of. And I can hurt myself pretty good if I try to use a rifle that's much shorter than that 10.5 I have. And I usually keep my so that SBA 3 brace that I use, it goes on a mil-spec buffer tube. So you can
Careful how you finish the sentence, Mr. ATF.
Yeah. It goes on a
Careful.
mil-spec buffer tube, so you can actually adjust the brace in the same positions that you could like a regular stock, right? It
Right.
extends and retracts in the same way. So the way I've been using it, I keep it on like the second or third, depending on which one I feel like using. But even if it's all the way in, I can still use it just fine. Feels good to me.
Yeah, I run that bitch all the way into the fucking grooves. Not the fucking.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. So my buddy a couple months ago, he texted me and was like, "Hey man, I don't know what's up with my rifle, but I like my bolt won't go forward anymore." And I was like, "Oh no, I know what you did." I was like, "So I want you to," and he was like, and I went to break it down to look inside of it, and the big spring in the stock of it just flew out. And this guy's not like a military guy or anything like that. And I was like, "Yeah, I know what you did. Send me send me a picture of right in front of the spring, and he sent it to me, and there's no fucking retaining pin
Oh,
there.
fuck.
And I was like, oh, yeah, I know what you did, dude. I can help you. I'll send you a link to what you need to buy. So he just went all fucky wucky on his shit. Yeah, dude. I'm all about the AR stuff right now. I really wish I could afford a better one, but it is what it is. Came down here, all of a sudden I was hearing Carlson's voice. I was like, what is this? What the hell is this? Where the fuck she come from? He was like, I don't know, they're just moving down here.
Oh, Jesus. This roster is going to hell in a handbasket.
Man, a whole lot of shit we got on that roster, son.
Well, you'll be happy to hear that we've done away with the second comm sergeant, so you will only hear me and only me forever from now on until the end of time.
I don't mind if there's a second comm sergeant to relay things to you, but I do mind if there is a comm sergeant trying to relay things to me who is not you. That makes sense?
Yeah, and then having it work with an Arma is just weird. Having two guys, like I don't want to be like, hey, I'm sidelining you this entire op, but if I go down, take over.
Yeah.
And it's only really effective if we're operating in two separate areas. Like tonight would have been great
Yeah.
if we didn't have 8 shulkas on the ground.
Yeah. 10,
It would have been
20
a prime
fucking
example.
T90s, and yeah, it was great fun. Great fun. I had a great time.
Right. So, yeah.
Tonight was garbage, dude. So bad.
I was so, and I know he was listening. He was listening to me and Bob talk. I mean, we weren't actively saying bad things.
Oh, we were.
But-
If he was listening to the pilots, we were saying very mean things to him.
But yeah, it was bad.
We were pissed at him. We were not fucking down with what he was picking up and putting down for sure.
Yeah, I mean, I told you guys exactly what was gonna happen. I was like, there's nothing I can do to stop this. I'm so sorry.
Not your fault. Not your fault.
But I let the events themselves play out. I didn't argue. And we
And
tried. And we see what happened.
yep, it worked out. We're okay.
So, but yeah, the footage from tonight that I got is just completely shot. There's no saving that.
Yeah. There's only so much you can do, you know? Or it's unsalvageable. Only so much you can do, man.
I don't know if you heard this or not, but I ended up actually killing the hostages.
You killed the hostages?
Yeah, I died through a grenade. His bomb said to bang her, and I thought he said bang it. And when I heard bang, my brain didn't go to flashbang. It went to bang like a grenade.
Yeah.
So I threw a grenade, and everybody
Went
else
to
did
like
flash.
bang, 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 bang. Fucking Jimmy
yeah.
Neutron, man. Gotta bang!
And then look at the draw. My grenade landed like in the middle of all the hostages and didn't kill any of the Russians in there.
Oh my
So
god.
as soon as we breached, I get domed and just get sent to the forever box.
Oh, good.
And then it was bad. It was bad.
You poor little soul.
Like you don't know how bad it was, and you never will.
I don't know how bad it was after the fucking T90 I smoked.
You don't know how
Thinking,
bad it was.
Jesus
Mark.
Christ, if this is what is that I'm seeing, what are they seeing? Like,
It was bad.
I'm on my goddamn 15th tank, and these guys are fucking. Whoa! Thank you for the sub, Danny T. Appreciate you. I have like a bell that goes off when I get a sub, and it scares the holy shit out of me every single time. Not ready for it ever.
God. Dalton's getting a promotion to captain. Bob's going to major. Rodriguez is going
fuck?
to captain. Jesus Christ.
What is happening? Things were working. What?
Hey,
Because
wake
we
up.
have too many people, and they don't
Poked
want to
me.
get rid of people. I poked you because I'm trying to show you things. Would it be easier if I sent it to you on Discord?
No, I'm looking at it now. Major, captain, 2 sergeant first classes. Why is there another captain? Why is one team captain a captain and the other one a WO1?
That's how it is. IRL.
Is it?
Yeah.
And our operations sergeant. Okay, Kirkland's a master sergeant now?
He's been that.
Is he? I don't pay attention.
I know.
I just get in the plane and vroom vroom.
F-16 whoosh.
Yeah, X16 go ooh shoot. Dude, I bet the memes probably fucking halfway convinced him to leave too. I was pretty fucking adamant about roasting the fuck out of him. That should just be the qualifier to stay in the unit. You should let me, Dalton, you, and Bomb roast somebody for 10 minutes, and if you can put up with it, then you get to stay in the unit.
Bro, tonight when I was talking to Grady, dude, that fucking cracked me up.
Fuck.
It's like, I know you're generally a dog shit pilot, but we're gonna do some high speed shit right here. And we fucking went and did it, and he was awesome.
Goddamn right you did. Grady's good people, man.
Stays.
I like him. I like Grady a lot. I like the dudes he's brought in too. They seem pretty good. I don't get a ton of exposure to the people he's brought in because I told him like, hey man, you're it. You're the last pilot. There's nobody else. Where the fuck am I supposed to get tree bark off of this map? Yeah, I think I, oh, Bomb messaged me. Or no, I messaged him. What happened? Pretty soon we're going to do a Discord viewing party of Thanksgiving. Because I think that that kind of gets rid of a lot of the issues we had where we were trying to figure out if we could watch Netflix or anything like that together? Why don't we just fucking
See, I
Discord
can't
it?
hear audio when you guys do live. I don't know what the deal is. I can't hear audio.
I bet what it is your headset isn't set up as your default communication device.
On Discord?
No, in your actual like audio settings in Windows. I bet it's set up as your default device, like your headphones are set up as your default device, but your headset isn't set up as your default communication device, which you would have to use in recording settings, not in playback settings.
Manage audio devices. My... See, there's two things. I have the headset earphone, and then the headphones. I have the earphone set as the default communication device.
Okay.
See, but it's weird. I can't set both of them as the default communication device.
Which one is your your fucking playback device? Like, which one do you actually hear?
The headphones.
Okay, set that as your default audio device, like your playback device, and then set your microphone as your fucking default communication device. How the fuck am I supposed to get tree bark around here? What the shit?
Can you go live in your Discord just for a minute for me to test this? Or would
Yeah.
that be too obnoxious?
No, that's okay. I can do it.
Because, like, I can hear notifications in the Discord. That's no problem. But I can't hear sound, which is, like, when you go live, which is obnoxious.
Yeah.
Fucking Clay's gonna be live on Discord and YouTube, and his fucking laptop's gonna melt. I'm sorry, viewers.
That's what I paid for this fucking laptop for, so.
I'm about to send Clay to the forever box right here.
Yep. Alright, let me get it in my Discord. Which, if any of you guys watching are not in my Discord, you should fucking be in my
You
Discord.
should join it and be better.
And stream Fishing Planet to. I'll stream it in Game Room Discord. Okay, I think I'm streaming. Are you watching it?
It's loading for me.
Okay.
Can you say something within Discord? Like, say a thing.
I shouldn't be muted in here. Yeah, it should be picking my voice up.
Yep, okay. I think it is. Are you picking my voice up?
Yeah, I can hear you in Discord and in fucking TeamSpeak, but my I've got my shit set all fucked up. Hang on. Alright, can you hear me in Discord now?
I think I'm gonna mute you here. Say
Alright.
anything.
Can you hear me?
No, I can't hear you in Discord, so obviously it's still fucked.
Okay, look at your output device and your output volume. If you go into app settings and
Voice video.
voice and video, yeah.
So my input device is SteelSeries Arctis 7, and my output device is SteelSeries Arctis 7.
Okay, click on it. What all options do you have?
For which one?
Output.
Default, my monitor, which doesn't have audio, and that's it. And then
Okay.
this headset.
Alright, click on default and see what happens.
Oh god, it's back. Can you hear me speaking in Discord?
Yep.
Okay, I can hear you talking in Discord.
There you
I
go!
We fixed it. Good job, Clay. Alright, we can end the stream in Discord.
I'm a goddamn technical wizard, son.
Jesus. Fucking well done.
See, you just needed fucking Daddy Clay to come in and help you out a
I
little bit.
needed you to hold my hand and basically do it for me.
No, Discord's a cocksucker to set up voice settings, anyways. It's not that bad. I shouldn't say that, but it is a little bit of a bastard.
Alright, what is 1 o'clock? We're still going.
Bro, I am half lit off this Evan Williams, that fucking stoner delivery guy bought me. Fuck. Did I tell you about that? You weren't in here to hear me bitching.
I heard it through the grapevine.
Yeah, I was in here the other night, and I was just irate because I ran out of beer, and I'm an alcoholic, so I wanted liquor. I wanted liquor because it's not quite so bad for me. Like, I don't have to drink 13 cups of liquor in order to get drunk like I do beer. I drink, like, 4, and I'll be alright. And, I
For
fucking...
me, 2.
Yeah. Well, you're tinier than me, dude. I'm 200 pounds. So, fucking, I was sitting in here talking with Bomb and Melina, I think. Pretty sure it was Melina. And I was just like, I'm mad. And they were like, why are you mad? And I told him I was out of beer. Because I got here on the 15th. And I brought 2 24 packs of Miller Lite in here with me. And I ran out.
User joined your channel.
Night before last. And yeah, Bomb's in here now. He can tell you. And I was just all sad that I had ran out of alcohol.
User joined your channel.
Oh, Cameron, the savior of our age.
And then fucking
User joined your
Cameron
channel.
came
User
in like
left
a
your
boss,
channel.
man, and bought me some Evan Williams. And I've already drank one of the bottles, so. He bought me 4 bottles.
So,
Make that 1.5. I've drank 1.5 of the bottles.
Kirkland wants to play games.
What's he want to play?
I don't know.
Bed.
Yeah, I'm going to bed here soon too.
How come everybody else got a promotion except me? Ooh. Where's the appreciation for me?
Oh my god. Everybody got a promotion except me.
Oh man.
Oh my god. Okay.
So did this solve any of our problems, or did it just create more of them?
I didn't think we had that many problems other than that dipshit that was juicing our stuff.
Seeing as Dalton is now a captain and I'm a major.
That's-
How did that work out? What the fuck? What was wrong with what it was before?
It's different now.
It's different, but why is it better?
Hey, you know, this is easy. Let's make it harder. And so
This is the most army thing
they
I've
can
ever
make
heard,
your-
man. You know what will solve this? More rank.
We just talked about this. This fixed Bravo team having Dalton as a okay team leader. Now
Right.
we've got somebody else, and Dalton got a promotion all the way up to fucking company. So
Fucking Dalton Captain Sold himself.
Yeah, good job.
I don't want to
hey,
be
guess
cat.
what,
Oh
Tibbs?
no.
Guess what, Tibbs? You're in a team with me and
Hi-ho,
Dalton.
Silver! Good job. You curry-heed yourself, you
catch him,
dumbass.
So
Patchy's
we
just our
ended up.
security. He's our personal security.
Honestly, yeah.
He's the chaplain's assistant. Is that what he is?
chaplain. No, he's the chaplain.
He is the chaplain. He's officially a chaplain. You know
Oh
that, right?
Jesus!
No, he is actually a what is that? When you go online.
Justice of the peace.
No, he's officially like a priest.
He's got his- went through-
Spaghetti Clan. Or
Oh,
something.
he's a-
Oh, you're
He's a
talking about the
pedophile.
flying spaghetti monster.
No,
No, he was a pedophile before he got into the priest thing.
He can legally marry people. I think that's mainly
Yeah,
what he
justice of the
does.
peace. That's what it is.
No, he's not a justice of the peace.
Well, what
Where
the fuck is
Why
he?
did he get offline?
Who, Goldsworth? It's because he did really bad at juicing the op.
No, fucking.
Commissioner of Oaths.
Patchy.
Ooh, Adrian's back.
I said that.
I didn't hear you.
Well, nothing new.
Man, Bomb, Goldsworth was like literally trying to kill us the whole time.
The whole time.
Nah, bro, he wasn't trying. He fucking did it.
Well, I mean, he did
That
it,
is true.
but he was like going after Rodriguez and our group
He was
the
like,
whole fucking time.
Is it because of the memes? Is it because of the memes I sent him earlier? Did I do this to you guys?
Yes. Do everything to us. Are you a priest of the flying spaghetti monster?
Who are you guys talking about?
No, we
That
had a
Zeus dude I was talking to you about earlier.
Oh,
already
wait a minute.
filled in Adrian on all this shit.
Hold the fucking phone. That sounds like someone that was
User
in the
joined your
166th.
Goldsworth.
Panda
Fucking.
Man.
Goldie.
No, not Panda Man. Remember fucking Newtson?
Oh god.
That
Don't
wasn't
remind me.
Newtson, was it? Oh fuck.
I don't want to.
User
That sounds
joined your
like
channel.
Zeus with Newtson.
Kirkland, this is the first time I've seen you here in ages.
Holy
you are the
shit,
game
it's
master.
Kirkland.
I don't have any games.
Exactly. That's why you have to pick. Nobody.
All you do is jerk off to Warhammer 40k and tell us what to play. That's all you're here for.
All I know is that after tonight, I don't know for what reason Dalton now hates me.
I'm pissed.
Dalton's just fucking
You
capping
know,
so with himself.
I'm over here thinking we were having a good jolly time over here, and then, you know, Melina just hits me with
Facts?
yeah, I got rid of him, so I'm happy.
Fucking Dalton's gonna get hit by IDF next Sunday and be like, "First Sergeant Lipton, you straighten up things here. I'm gonna go for help.
I'm gonna go back.
I gotta talk to.
I'm gonna go to regiment to get help."
Winter.
Fucking Dalton's our new foxhole Norman. Jesus Christ.
That was a mad productive meeting, by the way, guys. Good shit.
I've never seen a command set meeting go
I've
that
never
well.
had
Took longer than the op.
Yeah, about 2 hours into it, I was like, "Okay, I'm gonna leave now."
Well, you weren't needed, so.
That's
we
very
got
true.
your stuff out of the way.
Yeah, all my shit's easy to organize. I got 7 other dudes, and
Just get together and jerk. Okay, Kirkland, are we playing golf with your friends? Are we playing?
Golf with your friends. That sounds like a time.
Are we playing
Bomb's favorite game.
Dead by Daylight? Are we playing?
Ooh, Dead by Daylight.
I don't have
haven't
Dead by
touched that
Daylight
in ages.
installed. No,
Yeah, luckily, it doesn't take long to install.
it does if you're on 2 megabyte per second internet.
Good point.
So
Golf with
I mean,
friends.
I have Dead by Daylight, but Clay can't do it. Golf with friends. That's pretty much the only other.
Um,
All
All right, hang on. Let me get out of Fishing
I don't have
Planet.
Damned.
Let me get out of Fishing Planet and see if I can install it. See how long it'll take. Because it didn't take me too long to install. I just installed.
Disconnect from TeamSpeak. Don't watch anything on your phone.
Keep the fucking go beat on everybody's door and be like, "Get off the goddamn internet!"
I have to re-download it too. So.
It doesn't work.
All right,
for
stream.
that
I'll be
shit.
right back.